Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pitch on the way. Austin Allen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. 1-1 the count now. The pitch. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping in, number 11, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeremy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Buddy Reed.
Striding in, Buddy Reed. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch.
Nope, ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's safe.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So striding in, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
1-2. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A's strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ty France. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ty France.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Evan White. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. And another foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Taylor Trammell is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Luis Torrens. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Yusei Kickuchi.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Piscotty, a California native, actually. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here it comes on 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Jake Diekman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Haggerty. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Fraley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Diekman is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dylan Moore. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch.
Ball.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball. 2-0 the count. Yeah.
2-1.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top 1-0. Back at the Oakland Colliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
The Athletic.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Right side and right into the shift. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Count is full.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Torrens shading to his right, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kyle Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah. 1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Ty France is on deck. Pitch on the way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Ty France. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Into the box now, Evan White, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Buddy Reed, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Lou Trevino will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Trammell. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Luis Torrens, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the stretch.
No, that missed.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now back.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sam Haggerty is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mariners are on top 2-0. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Settling in now, Mark Canha and his. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. On the board is now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
In now, Austin Allen, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. To second for 1, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now at the plate, number 11, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. J.B. Wendelken will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
J.B. Wendelken.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Now that.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Albert now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a throw over to first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, Ty France, and he fouls this one off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. Instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan White. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Adam Colliseum is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Luis Torrens will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball out.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Stepping in now, Sam Haggerty. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, number 28.
Striding in once again, Jake Fraley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's 1. Digging in now, Tony Kemp. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Buddy Reed. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move
Now
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Anthony Misevic.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So coming to the plate, Dylan Moore. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And that fastball is too much for him there, 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he runs it down in the bullpen.
Now batter, the center fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch on its way. Albert Pujols is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Seattle leads this one 6-1. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Kenan Middleton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 99, Kenan Middleton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Middleton, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2-0 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's low. That's a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Brennan is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. At the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. To second for one, and he's out on the tag. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
In now, Austin Allen, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-2 the final total today. The M's posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Yusei Kickuchi takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jordan Weems couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Brennan closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.